If you're over 60, have you ever wondered why some people develop heart problems even when they eat healthy, walk daily, and try to do everything right? Let me tell you a story that might sound familiar. 3 years ago, Carol, a 67-year-old retired school teacher, was doing all the right things, or so she thought. She walked 3 miles every morning, avoided fried foods, and never smoked a day in her life. Her friends often said she was the healthiest one in the group. But one afternoon during a routine checkup, her doctor looked concerned. Her blood pressure was creeping up, her energy was dipping, and early signs of arterial stiffness were showing. Confused and frustrated, Carol asked, "What am I doing wrong?" The answer surprised her. Despite her efforts, she was missing key nutrients, that her aging heart depended on nutrients that slowly decline with age and are rarely talked about. Today, I want to walk you through these silent but essential building blocks of heart health so you don't have to go through what Carol did. Carol's experience isn't rare. It's a quiet warning shared by millions of older adults across the country. We live in an age where information about heart health is everywhere, yet some of the most essential natural protectors of the heart are still overlooked. And here's the truth: after age 60, your heart's nutritional needs change. It's not just about eating less sodium or walking more. It's about replenishing the subtle micronutrients that quietly fuel every beat, every vessel, and every breath. As a cardiologist and medical researcher who has spent decades studying the aging heart, I've seen what happens when these hidden deficiencies are ignored, and I've also seen the transformation when we get it right. In this video, I'll walk you through the 8 most important nutrients for heart health after 60, backed by science, guided by experience, and shared in a way that's practical, natural, and easy to follow. These are the nutrients I recommend to my own patients, and today I'm honored to share them with you. So today we're going to do more than just talk about heart health. We're going to uncover it one nutrient at a time. I'll count down the 8 most powerful research-backed nutrients that every heart over 60 needs to stay strong, steady, and protected. These aren't trendy supplements or quick fixes. They're the building blocks your body quietly depends on every single day. Some support your arteries, some reduce silent inflammation, others regulate blood pressure, and a few act like microscopic guardians that shield your heart cells from stress and aging. The beauty is, you don't need complicated routines or expensive treatments to get them. Most of these nutrients can be found in everyday foods you've probably seen, tasted, or even forgotten about. My goal is to make this simple, clear, and deeply practical, because I believe you deserve to feel confident, empowered, and informed about how to care for your heart naturally. If you've ever felt unsure about what your body really needs as it ages, this video is for you. We begin our journey with a trace mineral that may be tiny in amount but mighty in impact: selenium. Often forgotten in everyday conversations about health, selenium works behind the scenes like a quiet guardian, neutralizing dangerous free radicals that can silently damage heart tissue over time. Think of free radicals as sparks that can slowly burn through the body's protective walls, and selenium, like a built-in fire extinguisher, keeps those sparks under control. For older adults, this role becomes even more critical because as we age, our natural antioxidant defenses weaken, leaving our heart more vulnerable to oxidative stress. Selenium helps strengthen those defenses, not just for the heart, but also for the immune system, protecting you from illness when your body needs resilience the most. The good news: you don't need fancy supplements to get it. Just one Brazil nut a day can meet your daily needs. It's a powerful reminder that something so small, so natural, and so accessible can quietly become a cornerstone of long-term heart protection. Next on our list is vitamin E, often called the heart's natural shield. While many people associate this vitamin with healthy skin or slowing the signs of aging, its true power lies deep within your cardiovascular system. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant that helps protect your blood vessels from the damaging effects of chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 silent culprits behind many heart conditions in older adults. Imagine your arteries as flexible highways carrying blood throughout your body. Over time, free radicals and inflammation can cause small cracks and stiffness in those highways, making it harder for your heart to do its job. Vitamin E works like a protective buffer, helping maintain the elasticity and integrity of those blood vessels. And just like selenium, nature provides this nutrient in foods that are easy to love and enjoy: almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and other leafy greens. With every handful of nuts or every bowl of sautéed greens, you're not just nourishing your body, you're reinforcing your heart's ability to stay strong, open, and resilient with every beat. Now let's turn to a nutrient that comes not from a bottle but from the sun itself, vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. While most people know it helps build strong bones, fewer realize how vital it is for a healthy heart, especially after age 60. Vitamin D plays a powerful role in calming chronic inflammation, one of the hidden drivers behind high blood pressure, arterial stiffness, and even heart failure. As we get older, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight, and we tend to spend less time outdoors, leaving many older adults unknowingly deficient. But the heart depends on this vitamin to keep blood vessels flexible and heart muscle strong. It also supports calcium balance, ensuring that the mineral strengthens bones without hardening arteries, a delicate but critical function. You can nourish your body with vitamin D naturally by spending a few minutes in the morning sun, enjoying fatty fish like salmon or mackerel, or choosing fortified foods such as milk and cereal. It's a simple, beautiful reminder that something as natural as light can be a medicine for the heart if only we remember to receive it. Among the unsung heroes of heart health, magnesium quietly stands out as one of the most essential minerals for people over 60, yet it's one that many are silently missing. Magnesium is the mineral that keeps your heart's rhythm steady, your blood vessels relaxed, and your energy flowing throughout every cell. Without enough of it, the heart muscle can become tense, electrical signals may misfire, and blood pressure can slowly rise without obvious warning signs. It's no coincidence that magnesium deficiency is often linked to arrhythmias, fatigue, and elevated cardiovascular risk in older adults. But here's the good news. Magnesium is one of the most accessible nutrients to restore, found abundantly in nature's most humble foods. Leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale, legumes, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and whole grains. Adding these to your meals isn't just about nutrition, it's about giving your heart the tools it needs to contract and relax in harmony, beat after beat. For those who feel their energy has faded or their sleep is restless, magnesium may not only help the heart, but restore a deeper sense of calm and control in both body and mind. Next, we arrive at a mineral that works silently but tirelessly to protect your heart from one of its greatest threats, high blood pressure. Potassium plays a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance between sodium and water in your body, a balance that directly affects the pressure inside your arteries. In simple terms, potassium acts as a natural counterweight to sodium, helping to ease the tension in your blood vessels and reduce the strain on your heart. For older adults, especially those who have followed low-fat but high-sodium diets for years, potassium becomes even more essential. Unfortunately, many seniors fall short of the recommended intake without realizing it. The solution is as simple as it is: nourishing, add potassium-rich foods like bananas, oranges, sweet potatoes, avocados, and spinach to your meals. These are everyday staples that not only support heart rhythm and hydration, but also bring color, texture, and vitality back to your plate. Potassium reminds us that heart care isn't always about restriction. It can be about embracing nature's bounty, choosing foods that love your heart as much as you do, and restoring balance with every bite. Now let's talk about a nutrient that fuels the very engine of your heart. Coenzyme Q10, or CoQ10 for short. This remarkable compound exists in every cell of your body, but it's especially concentrated in the heart where energy demands are highest. Think of CoQ10 as the spark that helps your heart generate the power it needs to beat over 100,000 times a day. But here's the challenge: as we age, our natural levels of CoQ10 begin to decline, and certain medications, especially statins commonly used to lower cholesterol, can reduce it even further. Without enough CoQ10, your heart may begin to feel weaker, slower, more fatigued, not because it's broken, but because it's running low on fuel. The good news is that CoQ10 can be replenished through food and, when necessary, gentle supplementation. You'll find it in fatty fish like salmon and tuna, in organ meats like liver, and in whole grains. For many of my older patients, supporting CoQ10 levels is often the turning point where their energy begins to return, their endurance improves, and their heart feels alive again. It's not about chasing youth. It's about giving your heart what it needs to keep showing up for you every day without complaint. Among the most well-researched and time-tested nutrients for heart health, omega-3 fatty acids stand as a quiet revolution in cardiovascular care. These essential fats, which the body cannot produce on its own, are powerful allies in calming inflammation, lowering triglyceride levels, and supporting the flexibility of blood vessels. What makes omega-3s so extraordinary is their ability to work at the root level, reducing the silent chronic inflammation that often fuels heart disease from within long before symptoms appear. For older adults, this becomes especially important as inflammation tends to rise naturally with age and accelerates the wear and tear on the cardiovascular system. But omega-3s don't just protect the heart, they nourish the brain, support joint health, and may even lift mood in subtle but meaningful ways. You can find them most abundantly in fatty fish, like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, and in plant-based sources like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. 2 servings of fish per week or a small daily handful of walnuts can make a profound difference. In a world full of prescriptions and restrictions, omega-3s are a beautiful reminder that healing can come through something as simple, delicious, and natural as a well-chosen meal, and that every bite can be a quiet act of self-care for the heart. And finally, we arrive at one of the most underrated but truly transformative nutrients for heart health: fiber. Often overlooked and underestimated, fiber does far more than support digestion. It plays a direct and powerful role in lowering LDL cholesterol, the kind that quietly clogs arteries over time, and in stabilizing blood sugar levels, which when left unchecked can damage blood vessels and accelerate heart disease. For adults over 60, fiber is not just helpful, it's essential. It slows the absorption of sugar, curbs unnecessary hunger, promotes a healthy weight, and supports a diverse gut microbiome that is now known to influence inflammation and even heart rhythm. What's remarkable is how accessible fiber is. It's in the bowl of warm oatmeal in the morning, the crisp apple you bite into in the afternoon, the handful of lentils simmering in a pot of soup for dinner. It's in whole grains, beans, vegetables, and fruits, simple foods that our grandparents knew and trusted. In many ways, fiber is a return to what's real, slow, steady nourishment that strengthens the heart, not in dramatic bursts, but in the quiet, consistent ways that truly matter. If you want to love your heart every day, start by feeding it the fiber it deserves. So what does this all mean for you sitting at home wondering if your heart is getting everything it needs? The truth is, heart health isn't just about avoiding danger. It's about building strength day by day, choice by choice. Each of these 8 nutrients is like a quiet investment in your future: selenium, to guard your cells; fiber, to lower your cholesterol; omega-3s, to soothe inflammation, and so much more. The beauty lies in their simplicity. You don't need a prescription, a complicated plan, or a complete life overhaul. What you need is intention, a willingness to nourish your heart from the inside out using the tools nature already gave us. Whether it's adding a handful of almonds, swapping white bread for whole grain, or stepping into the sunlight for 10 quiet minutes, these small acts matter. They add up. They protect you. They empower you to live longer, not just with more years, but with more life in every year. Your heart has served you faithfully. Now it's your turn to serve it well.